Blitz fans, this is There Can Be Only One bringing you another gameplay, and this time I have a new sub. His name is Mythicaldragon21. Ran across him in a game, we got to chat and stuff. We had a very good game, and yeah, so he sent me this replay, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. He is tuning with Sir Complains a lot, from the, I guess, Panda clan. But yeah, so he's in the OBJ140, and the his teammate is in the VK9001, which is a very strong tank if you play it correctly. It's a tank I don't have, but I'm looking to get. It's in the shops right now, so if you can afford to change, go ahead and pick it on up. You will be quite pleased with it. Now let's get into this gameplay right here. Now they are on Normandy. I remember when this map came out, and at the beginning everybody used to go to the beach and fight, and that was short-lived once we realized the dunes are just not high enough to really be hold down and keep a line and stuff, and then you have people firing down on you. But it used to be, the beach used to be where people would go, and you can actually go sit in the boats if you like. I got a replay where I actually go and sit there the whole time and kind of troll a little bit, and almost pulled the wind from there. It was a real funny one. Okay, so he's going up the spot, which is very good with that tank, since it has such a good view range, and so he's doing the right thing. His teammate is coming up with him. Now it doesn't have the gun depression and all. I don't have the 140, so I'm not too familiar with the play style with it. Only thing I know is that it's a medium tank, and just like with most of the Russian mediums, you definitely don't want to be in certain spots on maps, especially if you can't be hold down. They have usually good turrets that could get a lot of bounces and stuff and all. Now he is rocking the beautiful purple camo, which I love. I love that camo. It looks really sharp on tanks. And he's gonna back on up and let the heavies do their job. And he's you can tell he's assessing the map. He's looking around. He's obviously keeping an eye on the mini map, and he's trying to figure out what he should do next. So he's not wanting to give up any hit points without being worth it for him, and he's gonna do like you should do with a medium or light tank, and that is the flank. Now, since most of the enemy team is done moved over, now he sees the Jagdpanzer. He does have the mobility to actually get behind the Jagdpanzer and kind of hug the rear of it and clear him on out. As you can see that he's looking, he's seen that the Jag is backing up away from him. So the Jag must be really aware that he's coming for him. And look at that! Look at those beautiful shots. You can't beat that. He's done really well so far. He's 1611 damage, and there we go. A nice little snapshot. Now I could tell when I was watching this. I could tell the first time I watched it that he's actually on PC, and the reason why you can tell that is because the aiming system is way different than on mobile, and you can see how shaky the mouse is. Well, the aiming is because it's from the mouse. When you play on PC, everybody says it's easier on PC. I disagree. I think as far as seeing the screen and be able to see things a little bit better, yes it is, because of course a bigger screen means that you can see things a little bit more detail. And then there's discussion of whether or not aiming is better, and I disagree with it, because with auto aim, on mobile you can aim it at different parts of the tank now, so it really makes snapshotting really easy. Now on PC it always goes to the dead center of the tank, and if they're hold down it's impossible to use, so you really have to be a little bit more aware of how you're aiming. Also like I said before, that mouse is super sensitive and also very clunky, so you might not be able to get that finely tuned aiming like you would with your thumbs and stuff like that, because you're having to move your whole arm. So this is why I think PC playing is a little bit harder as far as the aiming goes. But you know, to each their own. Some people, you know, might have steadier hands than others. You know, I'm an old man, so I don't have that steady hand. And he's been racking up the points. Look at that. He's done jumped all the way up to 3,822 HP, which is pretty good in that tank. You know, it's a high DPM tank, but it has a low alpha. So that means he has to constantly be pinning those shots, and that means like all of his shots have to be pinning and stuff. So he's done really good, and it's just down to him and his let's see, who else is still alive in this game? Um, is it him and his teammate? Nope, the Jagdpanzer. And he's going to come along and he's going to use his mobility and speed. And oh, what a beautiful shot that was. I couldn't believe that made it through. And then look at that, another nice snapshot. See, I don't have the hand skills to actually pull off those kind of shots. I would have probably bounced it, but you see how where the red and then a little bit of sliver where he could actually pin, and he gets in there pretty darn good. So I'm pretty impressed with this, you know, with his way to be able to handle it. There you go. And they don't win the game. That was a very excellent gameplay. I have to give you a big old kudos on that one. Like Ace Mastery, 5,000 damage. Come on now, that's quite impressive in the 140. I have to give it to him. And we're going to take a look here. Mythical Dragon, thanks for the replay. I mean, that was beautiful. I loved it. 5k damage, 3 kills, and you know, his teammate didn't do too bad. He did his job. He kind of pushed up on him, and you know, held the line, which that's what you're supposed to do in a heavy. And 2,000 damage isn't bad at all, plus a kill. So you know, I would say that was a fair gameplay right there. I mean, but that's basically it for this replay. Sorry I'm not into a little bit of my more usual comedian self, but you know, I've been working a lot, so as you notice, I have not put out as many videos lately. Real life kind of takes you by the hand sometimes, and so you just, you know, as an adult, you gotta do what you gotta do. And hopefully here soon I'll be making more videos, because Blitz has been kind of a hot mess, especially on the NA server. I'm thinking we'll kind of back off on playing a little bit and concentrate a little bit more on doing the videos, and I hope you guys are willing to watch what I put out. And so this is going to be it for this video. This is There Can Be Only One signing out. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, stay safe out there and happy hunting.